Hello, welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. Didn't play for a couple days, so I actually had to look at my own videos to see what happened. And I believe today we want to take care of this satellite, which is going to enter Minmus orbit, or is already in Minmus orbit. Anyway, it has to reach 3 different orbits in Minmus and then probably go to Moon as a scan set. So that's something we will take care of. I also checked the contracts, and we have way too many active contracts right now, so I will not accept these, even though there is actually a tourism contract which would be attractive. Bring 1 tourist to visit Moon Station. Remember, Moon Station is still in Kerbal orbit. So we could easily earn, 20,000 credits or something. But yeah, I will skip on that for the time being. Just let's clean out this horribly long list here and get a few things done. I did, however, get another rescue somebody from Kerbal orbit contract, so I started rolling out one of our standard rescue craft, because we now have 2 people in Kerbal orbit. However, before that we will take care of the satellite. But I launched it off alpha, that was not right. Alpha is the bigger launch pad, so it takes longer to refurbish. And let's go there. Let's see what we have to do at the satellite. Close the alarm. Where are we? Hey, that's our first orbit insertion burn. Fine. Just execute. Let's see, we have a pair of antennas. This one aimed at Minmus, that's probably not right anymore. Let's aim it at, let's say, Kerbal. And this one aimed at mission, or that was aimed at mission control. Then let's aim this one at the Moon. Probably not in range, but sometimes we are, and then we have a chance of better connectivity. Turn this off for the time being. This burn is still taking a little. Okay, those are our batteries. That's a little bit of our tank, and probably our only tank according to this. Okay. Any science? Yes, there is. It can't be done right now. Why? Okay, transmit. Let's give this to Minmus Station. And can we scan again? Yes. Transfer this to Minmus Station as well. Do it again and transmit it home for some amount of science. Well, whatever. It's hidden behind the... Maybe I should move the data for some amount of science, doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. That burn worked out roughly okay. Lightly. See whether we can fix that. The red one. We need to shift it slightly. Like this, no. Like this. pretty much. And apoapsis is fine. Periapsis is fine. That's then about perfect. Yeah, that's okay. That should count. So we will execute this burn at apoapsis, and then we need to decide how to get to the next orbit. Well, doesn't matter. So I probably want to recharge a little bit more before going back to the space center. Let's recharge the batteries fully. This. Oh, that was the propulsion module of one of the two parts of the station. Okay, batteries recharged. Now let's go back to the Space Center. And since this is 3.5 hours, we can probably launch the rescue mission. Let's select the pilot for this, who's, well, Max B. Max B is good for that. Launch, clear all. I want Max B, please. Pilot, go. And like last time, the second rescue contract is also in low orbit, so easily reachable. Which is kind of the whole point of launching to the rescue here. Oh, that's actually in good position, 83 by 84 kilometers and 360 downrange. Now if I remembered how much I was always waiting for. Anyway, 84, 0, and let's say 270, I really don't remember, and then we'll see how it goes. Ascent profile, it should be fine. And we have 25 units of supplies, so whatever happens up there, it's a full week, 7 days for 3 people. As soon as we have 3, right now it's only the pilot, so it should be fine. But still, with the 2-tank version, remember last time we changed these to only have 1 tank now. Okay, just checking. So I hope I don't jinx the launch by going to time acceleration, because sometimes this changes things a little, but we should be fine. We have a little spare delta V, so even if this launch needs a little more than usual, it will still be fine. Where are we? Still too much pressure to release the fairings. And we are actually ending up behind the capsule, so I should probably have launched at 330 or something, not 270. I should sometime write it down somewhere. But that just means that we will not finish our orbital circularization completely, but instead go into a 84 by 70 something orbit and catch up with the craft to be rescued. And that was our first stage. I'm falling behind quite clearly. And we're still a little... Let's... What happened now? Oh. I forgot that we actually used the top stage for the end of the burn here. Whereabouts are we? Okay, good enough. Oh, we intersect over there. It's actually not too bad. Let's say try to aim for 74. I wonder whether MacJab for seconds to closest approach. Oh, we are not yet out of the atmosphere, so I won't do any weird burns here. We'll just take it slow. Okay, and what did it set up? 64 periapsis? No, that's not what I want. And what have I done now? Auto stage, yeah, well, doesn't matter. But let's take it slowly. So I want to get into orbit, please, so I need a little bit more here. 75, that's okay-ish. And that means we will be behind still, and one orbit later we have swapped places, so we will do another burn next time at apoapsis to fix the final approach. Right about, well, let's execute this one first. And when we are back, let's check our parachute settings. Yeah, they are okay. No problem that they are armed early, just a little unusual. Good enough. Now let's see. I want another burn here to fix our... Come on. like this will be okay. Then we can fix the rest somewhere else. So, current distance 60 kilometers. We could even brute force this, but let's not. Execute next node, auto warp. Let's go. We still have 3 hours, so we can at least meet up with the first person to be rescued. As I mentioned, we are in a slightly lower orbit, so faster orbit. Instead of 84 by 84, we are in 84 by 76-ish. Current distance already down to 20 kilometers. But still ahead of us. We will then fine-tune. Okay. Let's see what kind of proposal MacJep has. This is still at 0.7. Somewhere there, 2.2 meters to get this done. That sounds perfectly fine with me. Execute next node. We are now in a 84 by 80 kilometer orbit, so only catching up a little slower. At least there's only one piece of orbital debris visible right now. No, 2 pieces. Okay, and of course this one will be the third one in this immediate vicinity. .3 meters, so we need to shave off an entire second here. Hello there, person to be rescued. Let's see whether you can actually exit from your capsule, but I think it looks okay, yes. And let's align normal. And with the entrance facing the planet like this. Okay, then actually let's face the other way. Entrance, crew hatch going off to the side. Hey, hello, a engineer. Yes, we can do engineers, and he has a crew hatch somewhere here. Hello. I just had an intercept here. EVA. Board again, just to make sure it recognizes the orbiting. Oh, actually, can I rename this? Yes, I can. Excellent. This is now debris. EVA again. Target capsule. Target the capsule. Ah, stupid me. RCS. Go down. Where's the capsule? There. Obviously, I'm a little rusty after not playing for a week. Board, and these are our two messages. Now we've taken care of this one. Where's the other one? Out there. Let's see. Let's say we change our periapsis to 71 kilometers at the next periapsis. And that would be 11 meters per second. Our target is in a 76 by 85. And let's say we circularize at the periapsis. Then we would be in a 71 by 71 orbit. And then Hohmann transfer to the target. This will basically tell us how long it takes to catch up. So that's 11, that's 10 meters. And that is actually 2.5 hours later, so not too bad. And it will not interfere with the Minmus operations. So yeah, definitely... Oh, not 2.5, 1 day, and that's actually bad because it interferes with this one. So not happening. Okay, clear all. What if we... in 9 days? No. You know what? Then let's go prograde. And let's raise our orbit a little. To, let's say, 120 or so. That's good enough. Circularize at upper apsis. And then Hohmann transfer to the target. Let's see. That's a lot better. In 4 hours, yeah. Much better. Okay, then execute the next node. That's the circularization at apoapsis. Let's delete this one for the time being. We will recreate the Hohmann transfer node after we circularized and know our exact orbit. Yeah, that's good enough. That or the debris from... Didn't I change this into debris? Yeah, I hope so. Okay. Create node, that's in 3 hour 42. That's perfectly fine with all the other maneuvers we have there. The only possible risk is the Minmus satellite. So, unrescued. Next thing is the satellite in Minmus orbit. And I think I will fast forward there. Let's quickly check the how long the refurbishment takes. Oh, it's already refurbished. That's not bad. Okay. Currently no research and no upgrade points. We could check our research. I think I couldn't decide between the two and left it where it was. We'll have to create some more science. So let's fast forward there. And we can execute this node. Check what the contract board says. Do we have any signs here? No. Okay, it's some of these contracts, they don't have any maintain conditions, so at least that's good. Okay, Tundra orbit contract completed. Then let's close the contract board again. Let's close the contract board. Open this again. Here's our contract completion, and even got a little science. Now we still have the circular polar, and let's actually check this circular polar. That may be... I was just thinking whether it's convenient to then move the satellite to the moon from, because basically we need to burn retrograde from Minmus orbit to get to the moon. That's currently at a 45 degrees, so not conveniently retrograde. And if we move further along, it will get just worse. So let's see what we need to turn a little to get into this and a little more to get into this. Right? Yeah. And the point to turn would be roughly here. One over there. Let's see whether I can manage this. Oh, going this direction, I think. Fully. This is actually. Okay, it's going this way. Hours, 4 hours, yes, okay. So with this we would have the plane fixed, or we could go straight for the apoapsis. Yeah, maybe we should try to align the apoapsis right along with this burn. Let's see if we go a little more prograde. Prograde. I want this orbit a little bigger and find a little bit that way. A lot more this way. Now we have already overshot there. So let's get it down again. Down. How does it look? Maybe yes, like this, that's okay. And now let's just visually align these. Okay, that's roughly a bit more. What if we changed this one actually? have the apoapsis reading directly on top there. That will make things easier to judge. To get this down to 397, 99. Well, that's close enough, I would say. Okay, let's check the inclination again. It's probably messed up a little now. It is. Okay. And let's align the apoapsis again. Like this. Okay. That's fair enough. The burn is in 39 minutes. That doesn't conflict with anything. Execute. And it's using, well, actually 40 meters per second. Considering our orbit is only 32 meters per second, that's quite a lot. But we still have a little fuel left. And it gives us a lot of time to deal with the rescue before we have to deal with this satellite again. And the satellite is in no hurry. Got that, and if we now just say at apoapsis, change our periapsis to 9.3 kilometers. Periapsis 9.3. At the next apoapsis, look how well those align. That's perfect. Okay, and that burn will be another 30 meters. Yeah, I suspected as much, but that's okay. And that maneuver is in exactly a day. So we have a lot of room to deal with other issues. Batteries are charged. There's nothing we can no science we can do here. And let's quickly check, but we should have biome scans for Minmus, right? Yes, we have biome scans and low resolution maps. And a nice H-shaped orbit. What's this one actually? Oh, that's before and after our maneuver. Okay. The fast one is after and this one is before, the purplish one. So anyway, no need to enable these instruments here. We can just go back and deal with the next rescue part. And get rid of a couple more contacts that way. Save the game. And we will fast forward there. First execute this, please. That was the home and transfer, correct? Oh, anyway, get rid of this. Fine tune closest approach after this. Currently, yeah. well, no need to fine-tune anything like this. Just use RCS to fix it to 30 meters and we can match velocities there in 16 minutes. Execute. And that is 34 meters per second. So I will just remove 0.3, let's say 0.4 seconds here and go. Target should be there. Yes, it is. Okay, 30 meters, align to normal, please, so we can more easily enter the capsule. Entrance is planet side. Now let's check this one, the pilot, okay. Can I? No, I can't right now. Well then, hello, exit. Board again. I probably still can't rename it. Okay, we will have to rename it from the ground. That is a Atlas debris or whatever. Where is this rescue craft? There, let go. Let's get you into this. And since we still have 1 hour 46 minutes for the next maneuver we have to perform, maybe we can just land these guys and where are we? Well, we could go for a very aggressive landing, so retract, landing predictions, please. Yes, we still have 400 meters, so that should be enough to get us near the KSC. Okay, something like that. Now fix inclination. Okay, that should be okay. Let's see how good the prediction is from this altitude. Maybe we're actually probably won't make the runway due to this over aggressive angle here. The inclination is just not perfect, so we don't need any of this. But yeah, let's just go and keep surface retrograde, please. Actually, if you could please let the pilot handle this. Let's see flame effects starting in a bit. The interesting part is always predicting how far off the landing prediction from MacJab is to balance that or counteract it when doing the retro burn. And we did perform some measurements, of course, from the nominal re-entry point, which is a quarter orbit ahead. So, as usual around here, we don't have that luxury today, since we burned much more aggressively. So theoretically, the prediction should be a little better, because we spent less time in atmosphere. Just correcting slightly for the to be able to, or to try to hit the runway. And we are currently at 58 and predicted to land at 59, so that's perfect. And let's reduce the remaining velocity. Okay. Let's flame out and we will overshoot. Too bad. But it's close enough. I don't have a surface sample from here. Well, that's something we can fix. Okay. So let's recover vessel. And checking the time, I think I'm at 45-ish minutes, so we will probably take care of the course correction there the next time. Then we have a landing before the next maneuver for the Minmus satellite missions. Surface sample from Kerbal shores and return the vessel, a little bit of science. 97% recovered. We have a Lagerland and Atvis. Let's quickly remember to, I should have checked that. Well, quickly remember to rename Atvis rack to an actual rack. Debris, yes. Exit this. I Let's check. Maxby got some kind of medal from this. Probably this splashdown ribbon. Or EVA in Kerbals waters. That's what it was. Okay. Right. This one. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? 2 contracts completed. Yes, thank you. We've taken care. Oh, I wanted to check the new astronauts, whether we want to keep both of them. And that was Advis. Pilot, courage, stupidity. That's okay. And Laganat, engineer, courage, yes, stupidity, excellent. So we actually got a pair of very, very decent Kerbals this time. But with that, I think it's time to end the episode. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.